What is up everyone, my name is Mike from Mad Gaming and welcome back to the World of Warcraft solo dungeon leveling challenge. The leveling challenge where you have to get from 1 to 100 only soloing dungeons of the appropriate level. Today we are going to be taking on Utgarde Pinnacle, and I promise you, I know there have been a lot of Northrend videos, but hear me out. Okay, Northrend is by far my favourite zone in the entire game. And I wanted to spend as much time here as possible. I wanted to get to see as many of the dungeons as possible and try them all out. Try as many as I could. I think I pretty much tried all of them, apart from some of the later ones like the Oculus. I thought it'd be a good way to finish our campaign in Northrend by finishing where we started. So we've come straight back to the Utgarde Keep and we're going to do Utgarde Pinnacle. And this is the final push to 80. Now I honestly thought after all this time, after soloing this dungeon on high-level characters, not on this character, I've not done this dungeon yet on this character, don't panic, soloing this dungeon on very high-level characters, to try and get the blue proto-drake off of Skadi the Ruthless, that I would be sick of this dungeon. And honestly, it's probably one of my favourite Lich King dungeons. How I'm going to fare in here solo, I have no idea. I mean, most of the stuff in here is either undead or humanoid, which means I can crowd control. So that is good news. Very good news. Makes me laugh how... game logic, right? I mean, that guy is... I mean, look at him. If you walked up and saw him bent over like that, you would probably think, what's going on? Sound the alarm! But, you know, obviously, he just stood there like, oh, do you know what? That's just Siegfried. Siegfried does that a lot. He's constantly drunk anyway. It doesn't really matter. Just leave him be. I mean, that is literally the only way I could think that I would get away with that. With his mate walking up to him like that. Now, the good thing about this dungeon is I know there's a couple in here that are actually skippable. Which means if I do come up against a bit of a boss that I have no way of beating. I don't know. I mean, I honestly don't know about this dungeon. We're just going to have to see how it goes at this point, really. I think it's just becoming the norm now that I'm just not going to be able to complete all these dungeons. It's just not going to happen constantly. I could do the best of my abilities, basically. I could try my damn hardest to beat them. But sometimes it's just not going to happen. But I'm leveling, and that's the main thing. Still part of the challenge. Whoops. How did he get pulled? He had repentance on him. How did he get pulled? How did that happen? How? Mr. Magic Skull, a giant Magic Skull, a baby Magic Skull. Tell me, how did that happen? Well, you're no good, are you? Don't mind me, guys. Sorry, don't mind me. I'm just coming in and nicking all your loot while I'm here. Just to let you know. Where's the rest of the stuff? Got a cat. I need another thing. So don't worry about me, guys. Just you sit there. Just sit there. It's fine, honestly. I'm just looking. Has anyone seen a shiny bauble and a golden goblet? No? No one? Useless. I ask them for help and they run away. Oh, there's a golden goblet in there with the Hulk. Okay, this is the first boss. This is Svala Sorrowgrave. Let's have a look. She, if I remember rightly, just does this ritual, which she puts you in the middle, and then you have to kill the banshees, otherwise you get hurt. It's basically a stun lock mechanic. I'm a little bit concerned about this one, but what I'm thinking of doing is seeing if I can leave my tentacles until then. I'm not sure that's going to work, honestly. I may just have to take the punishment, although I might be able to bubble out of it. We'll have to see. I think on this first attempt I might just try using tentacles at the beginning and go from there. Well, this is all about learning, obviously, these bosses. Just take them on and see what works. Right, so tentacles from the beginning. And with the tentacles come power. With power comes great responsibility. Okay, cool flames. I don't know what the fuck that does. Oh, it just literally what it says on the tin. Calls some flames. And ow, she does a lot of damage. Why are you not attacking? Attack, you fool! Okay, Guardian of Ancient Kings. Come, save me, you biatch. Okay. Come on, dams! Get the damage out! Can I bubble out of this? Is there any way to bubble out of this? I don't think there is. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I literally can't do anything. I literally can't do anything. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Right, okay. That didn't work. What we'll do is hand in the junk from my trunk. And, oh, this is useless. This is all useless, but 10 gold. Very handy, thank you very much. Right, okay, let's try tactic number 2. Now, tactic number 2, again, is you saving the Touch of the Void. After fighting her the first time, I'm not sure that's a viable tactic, but I'm going to give it a go, just for the sake of science. Because you can see 48% was the first attempt. I can see if I could better that. Whether it's going to happen or not, I don't know. I don't think so, honestly. I think she just does too much damage, and I don't think it's going to happen. But we can see. You can see the damage coming off of her is ridiculous. Look at this. Look at this damage. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Look at that. That was bad. Okay, you can skip her. So I am going to skip her. It means that I'm not going to be able to do the quest for her. But honestly, that's fine. I don't think she's possible solo. I'm sorry. I really tried. Right, now, either I'm having an off day, or that dungeon is ridiculously hard. Now, I have just spent about 10 minutes wiping on some trash. And I thought, you know what? If I'm wiping on the trash... Sorry, hit my microphone. If I'm wiping on the trash, there's no chance I am going to get to do the bosses. Now, this leaves me with a bit of conundrum. What do I do for an episode? Well, I thought, we're level 79, we've seen Northrend, let's try and beat some of the bosses that I haven't managed to beat already. So I'm going to go back in and I'm going to try and beat Prince Keleseth again to see if he is actually soloable at all. Now, I know he's soloable at max level. Now, that is obviously, you know, anyone at max level can solo any of this stuff. But whether he's soloable within the same expansion, we'll see. Okay, so we've come back to Prince Keleseth. Let's see if we can do him. I'm going to spice this up a little bit as well. I'm going to try his Retribution. See if that's actually possible. If I wipe on Retribution, I'll try again as protection. But we shall see. It should be interesting to say the least. Let's try and DPS him down is the thing I'm trying to do here, you see. I honestly don't think I could do it like this, but it's worth a try. Okay, Frost Tomb just got killed by my tentacles. Go, tentacles. Go, friends. Divine Storm in the face. Oh, I wish I had that as protection. That'd be amazing. Okay. Oh, it didn't work. I expected him to do it. And it didn't work. Oh, sweet. Oh, come on. He's nearly dead. Come on. Oh, he's resurrecting his friends. Divine Storm in your face. Oh, yes, I did it! Get screwed. And I did it as Ret. Nice. Okay, this is good. I like this. I'm going to go and try and kill Kerastrazza. We've not done Kerastrazza. Oh, God, that's going to take ages. Okay, what I've decided to do is rather than go and retread a load of old dungeons again, because I've kind of turned this into another episode of the Revengeing, I've decided to come to Halls of Stone. Now, Halls of Stone is a dungeon that is just ever so slightly lower than me. Only by a level, granted. Literally a level. But last time I came here, my audio didn't record properly. And then I decided last time, couldn't be bothered. So what I decided to do is come back here, and at least if I'm recording this now and this is working, if not, it's the Curse of Halls of Stone, and fuck it, I'm never coming back here again. Okay, for the first boss in this place, I decided to take on Crystallis. He's really, really easy. Honestly, I had no problems with him at all. The first boss I'm actually going to have problems with is going to be Maiden of Grief. She is a pain in the butthole, but I'm going to attempt her anyway. I'm going to see how we do. I've never actually managed to get to do the Tribunal of Ages or the boss after that, just simply because Brand Bronzebeard decided to disappear. I had no choice, no chance at all, because he just disappeared. He decided to, I don't know if he lagged out or what happened. The only way I would have done it was to reset, and I didn't really fancy that, so I decided to just call it quits. Now, you never got to see that footage because the audio got corrupted on it, but never mind. As I said, this guy, not too bad at all, really. Just kind of petrifies you. When you're in a group of people, that it does hurt. But when you're on your own, it does next to no damage. You really don't have to worry about it at all. So you can see, periodically he just turns you to stone. As I said, if you were in a group, that would actually do an AoE damage if you were in a small circle, but it does nothing. Nothing at all. It doesn't really do a lot of damage either, which is pretty nice if I'm honest. There we go. It's Crystallis down. At least one boss in here. Right, while I'm waiting for the last of my cooldowns to come off, this is the Maiden of Grief. And she lives up to her namesake. She griefed me so many times. I think I wiped 6 times. Yeah, it was about 6 times, I think, when I was recording this last time. And oh my god, is she hard. The funny thing is, she is actually the easiest boss in a group. I've never wiped on her before. Never. And it's just crazy how tough she is to solo. It really is. But anyway, my stuff's now off cooldown. I'm going to go with my normal setup. I did, in the last video, I did switch around a few talents just to try and see if I could beat her in a different way, but I'm just going to try and stick with my... The main thing is you just have to burst her down. Oh. She just does so much damage. There's the trouble. She does a dot. She does like a pillar, which you have to... this thing here, which is to get out of it really quickly. You just have to get out of it really, really quickly. Okay, I'm going to try and concentrate as much as I can at this point. The Shock of Sorrow is essentially, she just stuns you. And then hits you. And then, yeah. When she does do it next time, what I'm going to do is actually just try and get a heal in quickly. Try to, at least, anyway. Not going to work. I'm going to lay on hands. If it would have let me. Bloody hell. No, she's still not possible. I'm not going to wipe another 6 times on her. Sorry, guys. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. She's griefed me too much. Okay, let's try and do the Brand Bronzebeard bit. Yay. Saying that though, guys, look how close I am to level 80. 93%. 93%. Right now, I cannot stress enough how important it is to ignore Brand Bronzebeard at this point and go through here and clear these enemies, because he is an absolute fuck muffin and he gets himself killed. There's nothing much to it. You've got to kill these things because, as you can see, they get buffed. They get buffed by this big old sphere of doom. Look, every time. Every time. I've got to try and pull them out somehow. Kite this one. It's only got like a couple of seconds left. If you can pull it out of this bit, it shouldn't get buffed. There we go. If once they get buffed, they will kick your ass quicker than you can say, please don't kick my ass. Whoa, there we go. I didn't realise I was that close to level 80. I didn't realise I was that close. Oh my god. Awesome. That is level 80, guys. And, do you know what? Mr. Brand Bronzebeard, you can have that. You can have that. You can have it all, and you can shove it up your butthole. There's no way in hell I am doing your stupid quest or your stupid boss fight. Because it is not a boss fight. Not a boss fight. But anyway, this is Northrend done. Level 80, Northrend done. Awesome. Amazing. And I get a cool title, which really does fit my paladin. I'll wait for my loading screen. There we go. I can now change myself to Crusader Tough Skin. Awesome sauce. Did I actually get any new abilities or anything? I got my Mastery, and I got Hand of Sacrifice. So Hand of Sacrifice is going to be absolutely useless while leveling. Absolutely useless. But my Mastery increases damage reduction of his Shield of the Righteous by 4%, adds 8% to Bastion of Glory, and increases your chance to block melee attacks by 8%. Also increases attack power by 8%. So it's actually a pretty good stat. Pretty good at this point. But anyway, next time we see you, going to be doing the Cataclysm stuff. Not exactly looking forward to it, mind you, because some of those dungeons are pretty damn tough. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to drop it a like, and also, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel for new videos Monday to Friday. And I'll see you again soon. Sharon! It's Ozzy Osbourne's wife. Sharon! What are you doing, Sharon? You're looking a bit red, Sharon. Have you got a temperature? It's my best Ozzy Osbourne impression as I slam it into her head. Do you come to this club very often? As in the club to the head?